I'm Antigoni from
Hi,
University Radio Bath. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm quite fine. I'm guessing you're in the Netherlands right now.
Yes, actually, yeah.
How is the lockdown going over there?
I have to say it's pretty relaxed here. So
Yeah,
people are still able to go out and do some shopping. And yesterday it was really nice weather. I saw people lying around everywhere in the grass. So
yeah,
it's okay. We all keep like the 6 foot distance, but
hmm
apart
yeah.
from that, it's pretty good. How is it in the UK?
Actually, I'm currently in Greece. Although I study in the UK, I'm originally from Greece,
How is
and
it in Greece?
it's really good. Actually, we're out of quarantine, so yeah,
Oh,
it's
nice. Okay,
starting to go back to normal. So yeah, we're fine. I
that's
wouldn't
that's
say. Yeah.
good. That's good.
Would you like to introduce yourself to anyone watching who just sucks and doesn't know who you are?
Yeah, cool. Hi. Well, so my name is Simon. I make music under my artist name Blanks, and I have a YouTube channel called Music by Blanks. I do these covers and like genre swaps of songs, and I also make original music, which I release on Spotify and Apple Music. And I
Yes.
used to play live, but now due to Corona, we have to like postpone some
Oh.
stuff. But yeah, that's basically it.
Well, that's what I wanted to say. Congratulations for your new single. Seems
Thank you.
pretty cool. Yeah, it's a bop, and like any music that you've released. Would you like to tell me a little bit more about it? How did you make
Yeah,
it?
sure. I, I was just like, I want to make like a happy, upbeat song. So
Mm.
I came up with like the bass line and a little flute. And then I was like, okay, if I write happy lyrics to this, it's going to be like maybe a bit too much happy.
Yeah.
So I try to come up with lyrics, which if you just listen to them and don't really pay attention, it sounds nice. But if you pay attention, there's like a deeper layer. So
Mm.
I see a lot of people, maybe you recognize it, but a lot of people around me who are like just studying or just getting out of their study, and they kind of struggle with what they want to do or which
Yeah.
direction they want to take in life, and they just spend their days looking for things to do, but
Mhm.
they don't seem to be able to really find what they want to do. And I thought, well, that could be like an interesting point to start from writing.
Mhm.
So that's basically how the song came about.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, I definitely relate to that. What about the video clip? You filmed it during quarantine, right? I'm sure we can
Yeah,
all
yeah.
see your famous dance move for like 3 minutes straight around Amsterdam. Yeah.
I know in
Oh,
Groningen actually.
oh,
It's a
sorry.
smaller city up in the north.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Um, No, but yeah, we had like a whole creative idea with all sorts of people in the music video, and then Corona happened, so we were like, oh damn, what should we do? And then
Yeah.
we rented a camera which has like an incredible zoom, and I just
Yeah.
well, we spent a day dancing around town, and a friend of mine following me with the camera, and it was so awkward because usually when someone's dancing in a city like that, there's like a cameraman around them,
Yeah.
so you know that they're recording a video. But in this case, he was like 500 meters away or like a kilometer sometimes, so people are not seeing the camera guy, they just see me dance, which is
That's
really
funny.
awkward.
That's cool. Um, it's not the only song you've released though. So recently, at least. So "Dance
Hmm.
Alone" is equally groovy. Would you say that you've been particularly inspired while in quarantine? I know that you made that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely Dance Alone is my
Yeah.
quarantine song.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Um. Yeah. How are you keeping inspired in such tough times?
A good question. I try to keep myself busy. I feel like
Mm,
it's going pretty good actually. So I'm focusing a lot on making new stuff, new
mm,
songs, new music, and I also try to focus on myself a little bit more.
yeah.
So
Of
working
course.
out, and I picked up skateboarding again, which is
That's
really much
dope.
fun. So you
Yeah.
see outside a lot, and yeah, I feel that works. If you just keep busy, life stays a little bit more normal than
Hmm.
if you have to
Yeah.
stay inside
Definitely.
all the time.
I agree.
So
And these challenging times can be a great opportunity for creators. Like people need content, whether it's music to listen to or videos to watch, and yeah, you got both. So
yeah, which is
yeah.
great. Yeah.
How do you manage to be so consistent with such high quality content like for so long?
Thank you, first of all. Secondly, I feel like I switched from once uploading once a week to once
Mhm,
every 2 weeks,
mhm.
because it's just too much to do
Yeah,
in a week if I also want to focus on performing live and write an original song. So I really took quality over quantity,
yeah.
and now in quarantine I have a little bit more time to put out an extra video here and there, but
Hmm.
it's just I take the time to make something that I love,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's the key. Just taking the time to make something I like. And if I don't like it, then that's a shame, and I won't upload it.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense, because if you don't like it, then how can you expect other people to, like, vibe with
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's like a fake line,
Yeah,
There's always things that people will like, you will
yeah,
like less or something. But
yeah.
yeah.
No, that's dope. Yeah, and what inspires you? Because your aesthetic is just immaculate. I love your vibes. So I
Oh,
know,
dude,
yeah,
that's the right words.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I
um,
know you talked about 80s a lot. But yeah, how would you describe
I would. That's a hard question. I haven't really thought about it to put it in words. Well, 80s obviously. I love
it?
80s music, and I love like the 80s aesthetic.
Yeah.
It just has some sort of vibe to it, as you say
Yeah.
it, an immaculate vibe. So that's basically a thing, and I really like the modern day internet like community. So I like
Yeah.
a combination of that, like
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that's it. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, 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 that makes sense. In terms of artists and stuff, who would you say inspires you?
Ooh, okay, so there's like I really like pop music, So
Hmm.
for example, you have Charlie Puth. I love
Yeah,
what he's doing and
yeah.
the way that he produces and writes for others too. Then you have Kevin Parker from Tame Impala.
Hmm.
He's
Oh,
like
I
my
love Tame
idol.
Impala, yeah.
Oh yeah, me too, me too. And then you have like artists like Dayglow. I love him.
Hmm.
Let me see. Let me just open my Spotify just real quick
Yeah.
because I'm forgetting. Oh, I discovered this great band from Australia, which is called
Hmm.
Sticky Fingers. Not sure if you know them. Where's
I
my
don't,
thing?
but I'll look them up.
Oh, you should check them out. Their music,
Yeah.
their vibes are immaculate. To use your words, it's great. And I really love Benie, her new stuff,
Oh
Super
yeah,
Lonely,
yeah, yeah.
And she has this song "Find an Island," and I just love that one. And
Mhm.
then I love the new Harry Styles stuff. That's
Yes,
also
I
great.
love Harry Styles. Oh my god.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. Um, but yeah, my next question was, how did you manage? I know you've also been studying. I don't know if you finished, but you've been doing
Yeah,
your.
I finished.
Oh, you finished. Congratulations. But yeah,
Thanks.
how did you manage to balance like music and YouTube with your degree? Because I'm in that position right now with my radio
Oh,
production, so it is
it's
hard.
tough, right? It's tough, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I was in a lucky position. I did a master's in my last year, and
Mhm.
usually it took a year, and I was able to split it up in 2 years,
Okay.
so I could focus or spend more time on doing the music part. So that really helped me out. And um, next to that, I worked as efficiently as possible on my
Yeah.
school projects, so that that would leave me
Mhm.
with as much as time as possible to focus on
Of course.
music and study. So that sometimes meant getting a. I know I'm not sure how the grades work in the UK, but in the Netherlands it's like 0 to 10, with 10 being the
Yeah.
highest. So sometimes and like a 5.5 is sufficient.
Mhm.
So sometimes you would go for like a 6 instead of an 8,
Yeah.
just so I could spend more hours on
No,
YouTube.
that
But
makes sense because that's what you love and you're great at it. So
yeah,
yeah.
and actually I wrote my thesis and I got a pretty good grade for that. So I didn't really like
Dope.
f it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
How did you come up with the whole idea for your 1 hour and style swap series, and what made you
um
develop?
so the 1 hour song challenge is
Yeah.
actually something I brainstormed with a friend. So we
Mhm.
were like, I wanted to start doing covers, but not like everyone does it. I
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
have like an edge, and he was like, wait, maybe we can do like some time component.
Yeah.
So we came up with like the 1 hour song challenge, and that worked really good. And then the style swap was just like a happy accident.
Yeah.
I just was messing around. I love the 80s sounds, especially then. I just discovered it, so I was like messing around with these sounds, and Post Malone's album came out,
Yeah.
and I love the song better now. And I played the chords with an 80s synth by
Mm.
accident, and it sounded cool. So I was like, okay, let's give this a shot. And then,
Yeah, and that has
well,
like
it,
7
it worked
minutes.
pretty.
Yeah.
I know it's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane.
How does that
So
feel?
yeah,
Like, it must be insane to have something like that. Yeah.
the crazy thing is, I looked at my Spotify this morning, and it has like 11.5 million plays on there, which is surreal.
Yeah.
And then it went viral on Instagram and on Facebook and on
Mhm.
whatever, and it also went viral on TikTok, and it's still going viral every once in a while. So for example,
Yeah.
like a month ago, a TikToker used it, and that TikTok has like 1 million likes, which means it
Damn.
probably has like 20 million views. So,
Mhm.
and then there's 2 weeks ago, there's someone who makes like an 80s type shoe and uses my song, and it has like 1 million likes too. And it's like,
Yeah.
it keeps coming back to me. It's crazy.
It's amazing though. That was my next question actually. How do you feel about the rise of TikTok during quarantine? Like, do you feel any threatened by it, being like a YouTube creator? Do you feel pressured to make TikTok content?
Um, okay, first of all, I love TikTok, so
Yeah,
that's like a
same,
good thing.
same,
I
yeah.
spend a lot of time watching that, and second of all, I feel like I should be on there, and I am on
Mhm.
there, um, but I'm like still figuring out
Uh-huh.
how I should use
Yeah,
it. I've made like a few videos who did really well,
yeah.
and I made a few videos who did not do so well. But I'm like figuring out, okay,
Yeah.
what's like how should I use TikTok,
Mhm.
because I don't want to just do the challenges and the dances,
Yeah.
because I feel like I want to make something more interesting for
Exactly.
myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I totally agree. And oh yeah, as I said, apart from artists who inspire you, do you have like a specific quarantine playlist? Like,
Yes,
yeah.
actually, I have a let me see. It's called "If the World Was Ending,"
Oh
because the first
yeah.
song is the song by GP Sex and Julia
I was
Michaels.
listening to that when the whole thing blew up, and I was like, "Why am I doing this to myself? This is not helping."
it's, it's it's like the perfect song
Yeah,
for these times, but
exactly.
it's like I made a playlist with all like sort songs that sound like sad or
Yeah,
melancholic, and it's just like it's a vibe to put on if you have like one of those quarantine days.
yeah.
So
I'll add it to the description for the video when I upload it.
cool.
Okay, so as I said, like I like how your vibe, but also how happy like and excited you seem all the time. And actually, at the start of quarantine, I was quite low, and my friend actually send this to your sad friend video, and look at me now, actually
Oh,
interviewing you, like a couple months later.
full
Um,
circle.
yeah, so you've sure made a lot of people happy with your content, but how do you manage to always maintain your excitement and like cheerful mood, especially during times like these?
It's I'm not sure if I actually have an answer. It's
Yeah.
sometimes it feels like I'm kind of wired this way.
Mhm.
I just wake up and I automatically see like the bright side of things, and
Yeah.
I'm very lucky that I'm wired that way.
Yeah.
And I think life taught me to be that way. And when I was like 18, I lost a friend due to
Oh.
a motorcycle accident. So that really shook up our friend group to
Mhm.
like realize, okay, guys, you're living right now. You better get the most out of it. And I feel like everyone took something from that, and me too. I always was happy, but now it's like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I love, because I'm not gonna spend like 10 years sitting at a desk doing something I don't
Yeah.
like if I can also do 10 years doing something every day which I love. So
Of course.
that taught me a lot about enjoying everything. And I feel like if you can arrange your life that way,
Yeah.
it's easier to be happy all the time. And then don't get it twisted, because there I have bad days too.
Yeah. Of
Sometimes you
course.
wake up and it's like, okay, today I'm just gonna do nothing, watch a
Yeah.
Netflix show, whatever, just like have a me day.
Mhm.
Um, but most of the time I feel good because I can do what I
Yeah.
I love. I have great friends, and I feel like
It shows
that's
like
what it's
your
about.
content and everything is so authentic, and everyone can see that that's actually you, and it's not like you pretending, which is great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
That's a big compliment. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
I've been just throwing compliments around the whole interview, but um,
love it.
but yeah, what's next? Any big steps? I know you've had to cancel your tour. I love what you did with the
Yeah,
word.
postpone actually. So
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
ha-
for
we
sure.
have new
Mhm.
dates in October and November. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if we
Yeah.
can play then. Definitely, there's a lot of new music coming out. Working on that, and we're thinking about uh, planning an album for next year.
Yes,
But that would be like really cool. And
that would be amazing.
yeah, it's just like I want to. I have like these few goals which will take probably a lot of years if we can make it work. I want to have
Yeah.
a worldwide hit, and I want to write for other
Yes.
people too. So
Who would you want to
um,
collaborate with?
oh, who so many people. I would love to write with Taylor Swift one day,
Yeah,
or
I
Ed
can see that.
Sheeran,
Yeah.
because as songwriters, I think they are so good as pop
Hmm.
songwriters. So
Yeah, of course.
it would be an honor to see them work.
Well, that's amazing, and I wish you all the best to doing all of
Thanks
that.
so much.
But yeah, that was all my questions, and thank you so much for taking the time, and good
No
luck with
problem. Thanks for
everything.
having me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks so much. Good luck in Greece, and
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, good luck with studies and combining everything with the radio.
Yeah, I'll try my best. Bye.
Yeah, cool. All right. Bye bye.